No.
No.
Well, too late. Too late.
Um.
Uh,
Hello, America. We are here today to explain to you what the fuck is going on. Now, if you can't keep up with that,
we're trying to do it live because we haven't done one in a while. So, okay,
you
so
gotta
this is
keep
what we're
up with it.
basically up to.
Now, wait a damn minute. You gotta keep up with it. Them balloons is going everywhere.
Yeah, the
And
balloons the size of buses. 3 buses are spy balloons.
three buses, they shot
These
down,
drones the size of bumblebees, but yeah.
which it was kind of funny to me. They shot it down in a one of them naval weapons ranges. Oh, naval, one of them naval weapons ranges that they got off of the coast of the eastern peak, over there by the upper part of the dick of America, because it kind of hangs down there like a big dick. They call it Florida
I
now.
live in that big dick. Did I just win?
See, that's a naval weapons range. Yeah, they got hundreds of thousands of miles out there. It was kind of like it was pre-planned.
How much have you drank tonight?
Not enough.
Okay. Interesting. I just wanted to do like a show to kind of say that we're still around and still doing stuff. Just
By God, if that
we had a
don't
lot of
tell
stuff
them,
go
they
on.
don't know.
We all lost in our group either a loved one, a furry loved one,
Yep.
our friends. It's just been an awful.
Well, that's called life.
Yeah, but that just happened to all of us once, and boom, once just like
Yeah, one
all at
after
once,
the other.
after another.
Right.
It was pretty tragic, and we needed a break. I needed a break. I know.
But we're all at that age where it's going to happen anyway.
Excuse you, me.
Carolyn, you just seem so much older
I know.
because of the way you talk.
All my friends were older. Always, 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 always. I grew up with the
Ready
Vietnam
for it.
vets. I have no problem saying Vietnam vets. I grew up with them. They're still my friend. I still know a few that are alive. God bless them.
Right, right.
Do I have stories? I love it. And then I grew up with you old folks.
That's us.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, it
I
is
grew
what
up,
it is.
We are in sync. Our minds are in sync.
Yeah, I grew up with a Korean and Vietnam vets.
Yes, you did.
So
Well,
they're dropping like flies. That's the way it goes.
Jerry, you grew up with World War II vets.
Them too.
That's right.
All three of them.
My father's story. Yeah, he was in New York. He was born in Manhattan. And when they came home, he was about 10 years old. And a soldier came up to him and asked him where the pool room was. And pool room back then, I guess, was the hangout for men. It wasn't like a pool room as we would know it, like playing pool, or actually, it might have been like a YMCA.
Right.
Where the guys hung out.
Right. And he collapsed on my father. And the guy had a big metal plate in his head. Luckily, that he was in front of the barber shop, I think, and the barber came out and told Dad to run off, and he'd take care of it.
Oh my gosh.
He was not a man to like war. My father was Well, he was stern, but he was soft too. I don't know.
Well, you know what I envisioned when you were talking about your dad? This is really wacky. I envisioned a piece of candy with a hard shell, but the inside is gooey caramel.
He'd probably like to eat that too. I know I would. Hell.
That's what I thought. That's weird.
Smart man, I miss him. God, we lost a lot of furries. We lost a lot of family. It's just been a horrible, even babies, even not.
Oh yeah, and
I mean,
bad.
that's the incredible thing. Those children, those twins could have been born if it was what, 2 more weeks or so.
Yeah,
They
2
would have
weeks.
been able to save the baby. What, 5 months something was it?
No, well, I don't know, 23 weeks.
Oh, don't make me do that math right now.
Well,
Yeah, so
There was on the news today at noon, at 9,
yeah.
10, 10:30, 11, 11, whatever. They talked about this woman that had Momo twins.
What are Momo twins?
They're very rare. She had a set of twins. And then 7 months later, she had another set of twins.
You know what?
That sounds like she's
That's
taking a
weird.
shot. That's not weird. It's not weird. Once those women, when they can't get pregnant, they go through the, what Sammy
Oh,
went.
fertility drug.
Yeah,
I don't know if they went through all that.
I
Or
guarantee it. I mean, well, I'm not saying it's not impossible, but a lot of these quintuplets and tuplets, whatever you want, sextuplets. I mean, they're all fucking fidelity induced. Oh my God, we haven't played our second tournament. I wonder what Carolyn's doing. Take a guess.
My only thought was he's a fucking machine.
Oh, brother.
Damn it, woman. So now they went from 0 kids to 4 kids in less than 2 years.
Yeah, man.
Shit, buckaroo. I guess they wanted diaper donations or something. Fuck you. You made them. You feed them.
They
That's
get
right.
so much like media, and they pay
But that's what I'm saying.
lifetime supply of diapers.
I knew you were going to say that.
Sorry, I can't help it. I love Scotty. I miss you, babe.
Don't you know what fucking causes that?
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you
Causes what? Babies? Yeah.
Pregnancy. Don't you know what causes that? God damn, man.
You jump up and down after using the toilet.
Get the fuck off of me, you son of a bitch.
Well,
Basically what we do at night when we're all awake. I happen to have taken a nap. I know Jill has strange hours. Jerry, I'm surprised, is still up.
Huh?
I
Oh, now that you mention it.
their underwear. Scaramouche. Oh. Do you have the lyrics in your head yet?
Which lyrics about winds of change?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, it was beautiful, and I'd like to see it again sometime.
Down to Gorky Park.
Speaking English to me, to you. Espanol.
Hey, did I tell you I think we're getting a harpist for the wedding?
Oh, God.
Not a pipist, a harpist, huh?
A harpist. Yeah, we had the pipist.
So you had a pipist, huh?
Yeah, we had a bagpiper.
Every time I think of that, every time I think of a bagpiper now, I cringe because I think of Bill Barr playing it with the Emerald Band in frickin' New York. That made me so sick. The Emerald
Harpist.
Society is it's the Irish Cop Society, I guess. I think John probably was in it. I mean, his parents are from Ireland, both of them. No, one of
Harpist.
them now. Unbelievable.
Yes, Jerry, a harpist.
What's wrong with the harpist?
Well, if it ain't Chet Atkins, fuck him.
You know what will happen? It's going to be like Roman times. Everybody's going to eat too much, puke up their guts, and have sex.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, I haven't got an invitation yet. I'm sorry.
There's going to be one on MAGA. I've decided that I'm putting it on.
Don't.
You don't want me to do that? I won't do that.
Does this come with a 3-day weekend at the Holiday Inn Express?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, dear.
Son of a bitch.
You do whatever you want.
Well, I
A harpist?
don't
A
know. Yeah,
harpist? What the
harpist.
fuck?
She has a big full-size harp that her husband built her. It's beautiful. He carved it. And she's going to play the wedding march for when Ellie walks down the aisle.
Oh, that's it? Just the wedding march?
No, she's going to play music beforehand.
During the buffet or something?
No, we're also having another guy.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me about the other guy that plays, almost
the guitar, right. We're hoping we get him. We don't know. I have to contact him this week. Oh, it's just driving me up the wall. I can imagine what Ellie's mother feels like.
You're doing all the work.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
She has, oh man, she's done so much. It's unbelievable.
Why are you handwriting the invitations?
Fucking stupid.
Well, how else do you do it?
Fucking
Order them now on Vistaprint.
Oh crap, I didn't know that.
Oh dear Lord, yeah. They have tons of places that sell these beautiful homemade cards, and then everything is set on it with the RSVP and the date and everything, and all you have to do is really sign it.
Yank me.
Or and then they have the return RSVP. I mean, they do it, they have everything. If you want the return envelopes or if you want them to call.
You mean, but they don't do individual people's addresses, do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh. I wish I'd known that.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah, my hand is killing me.
Yeah. That's what my ex-wife said.
Worked in a lot of places.
It's fucking killing me. It's our wedding night, you son of a bitch. God damn it, I'm catching a catfish over here. Leave me the fuck alone.
Jerry!
Bring me a beer. God damn, I love you too. Shut the fuck up. Go, son of a bitch. Fucking fell again, didn't you? Son of a bitch.
Are you done with your rant? That was honestly,
y'all, the women get so into this shit that it's fucking pathetic.
What is he talking about?
About the wedding, you mean?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have $20,000 worth of flowers over here.
God no.
Hey,
Hey, I tell you what, we'll cut it in half. Give me 10,000 cash. Keep your fucking flowers, and I'm going fishing.
yeah, and I wish they'd have eloped.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Good God, Gertie, what a gash.
It
I
is such a
know.
waste of money. It is such. I've told friends and family that
I
It
think
is
it's
so
back.
it's a waste
ridiculous.
of money. All these fucking things, they're put into our heads. Why is my hand raised?
You're right.
A hand is raised.
I
Valentine.
mean, this wedding is going to be really nice, but
Yeah.
it really is. But her, it's I would have liked to have given them some money and have a small celebration in our backyard.
Right.
There
That's
you go.
I
gorgeous.
would, because we have a nice backyard.
It's gorgeous. I love it. I love
Well,
that.
it's not about the money. That's the thing. It's not about
You
the
know
money.
this is going live.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Well,
about the money.
anybody has questions
About
on
the way, it's about the way they feel about each other. It's
Well,
not about the
absolutely.
money.
You're right. And it's just, it's
get-
really mushrooming is the thing.
Well, the boutonnieres for the 4-year-old girls that are walking down the aisle are $3,000 a piece. Huh?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only 7 of them, so that's 21,000. It's no big deal.
Well, I
Right.
got to tell you, 40 years ago, this April, John and I were married, and I got a $50 at the time. I mean, that was probably about $150, I would say. No, probably not that much. Probably
Don't
about
matter.
120
Don't,
maybe.
it don't matter.
Well, what I wanted to say is I got flowers. That was my bouquet, and John's parents had to pay for it. And John's mom was very upset that I spent so much money. If you only knew what flowers cost now,
Mhm.
$50 was nothing.
Right. $50, dear Lord. I bet
Ellie's bouquet is costing $350.
her bouquet alone.
Her bouquet alone.
That's nuts. You could buy a fucking house. Pardon my French, but it's stupid. It's really stupid. It's not like you guys are extremely rich.
No.
It's just stupid. They're starting their lives off and it's wasting money and your money. Their inheritance.
Well, the thing is that they want to. Well, I don't think Graham cares,
Graham
and
better.
I think. Well, you're right. He should care, and he goes through the motions, right, Jerry?
Uh,
Uh-huh.
If you feel like giving me, how does it
The
go?
wedding is for the woman, and that's the way it is.
Motion.
I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking.
Emotion.
What's true? A wedding, a wedding is for the bride.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I had a blue dress.
Oh man,
That was for John, for his, because he was retiring too soon. Knew he would be.
yeah, and it was beautiful. You looked beautiful.
Oh my God, my poor boobs.
Oh yeah.
I, you,
Her top kept sliding down, dear.
Jerry's like, oh,
I'm not stupid.
huh?
Paying for one thing and one thing alone.
How would you take that, you mother?
I ain't paying for that shit for the rest of my life. Fuck you.
What?
Huh? What?
I heard that.
Yeah. That's fine as long as you understood it.
A lifetime of devotion.
I did.
I second that
It's a
emotion.
two-way street.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'm so
Exactly. It's a two-way street. I paid for it too.
people. We went 11.
What's 11?
PM.
Or I guess a very low level. What am I doing?
Who fucking knows?
What am I doing? Don't be snarly. You snarl. Chill even.
Oh, Jerry's just feeling his oats tonight.
I know that. No, Winchester. No, Winnie.
Told you that B12. Look out.
What am I doing, Bill?
What'd you say?
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Of course, you guys know exactly what I'm doing.
She's playing
Oh,
spades.
yeah, you're playing a game.
Playing spades.
Yep.
Ain't never gonna win no money.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh, I
I
don't think so.
just
Huh?
bought a $6,000 painting.
I'm
Hey,
gonna-
Jerry,
Hey,
I
how
think
you
we all should get together. I'm serious. And this is Pooh, Patch, Reb, Carolyn, Jerry, Joe, Jill, Nancy. Who else?
You said poo twice.
Oh, I said Pooh twice.
the rest of them,
And the rest of them, we should write a book.
Dana,
right?
Carolyn should illustrate it.
Bill Burnt. Oh,
Okay.
And then we build the commune with the proceeds.
that would have to be one hell of a book.
Well, it's a start.
Well, Kilroy is here.
I have a few books that I started. And with me, though, if I do, I'm just horrible. I'm just hard. I'm such a procrastinator. But if I do the political book, like I have like 9 years, 10 years of notes just in my phone alone, never mind my work.
Right.
I would get my master's from that alone. They could, if it's well done, it could be considered a thesis even.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's an old
Ooh, I
trick,
can
and they
imagine.
still do it.
Dad had bumper stickers
Don't you
made.
take it. Don't you
Right?
take it.
He did?
Yeah.
What did they say?
I can hardly wait to procrastinate.
That is good.
It's
I can hardly wait.
Oh, that's funny, Jerry.
My favorite today about Biden was what was the one that Bill put up? Bill Burns, the incompetent. It's they put Biden. They're covering up Biden's treason with incompetence to that something to that extent, and that makes so much sense to me. It's all treason. It's just because it's a do nothing Biden.
Because he's a clown.
Is he right? But so we accept treason.
Well, that's the way life, or that's the way society is right now. We're still getting pushed by the liberals. by the few.
Yep.
It's just like, I know I keep coming back to it. Harry, whatever his name is, Windsor. I just think of all the rotten things that he has done and said, and now people are concerned about him coming to the coronation. And if he does, I mean, it's ridiculous. All the British people don't want him to come over for the coronation. They don't like him because he trashed the British people. But Charles, the idiot, wants to have him there. I don't know. I
No,
think it's a
no,
state thing.
no. Charles invited him there.
Yes, right.
Okay, okay. Leave
I
it
guess
at
there's
that.
a difference between inviting and actually want him in there, but I mean, he
But
is
it,
going to be the
but
king, so.
put a period on that. He was invited. So therefore I have covered mine own ass.
Well, that is true. But Harry has
Fuck
a
Harry.
stipulation.
Fuck Harry. Oh well fuck
That's
him.
right.
He
I
don't
know.
have a
He is
right.
such a
He,
pussy.
he doesn't have a right to an objection.
No, you're right. He doesn't, because he's a traitor.
He's a little pussy whip bitch.
And he's a
Um,
traitor. And they
That's the
treat him with
problem
kid
with our
glove.
that's the problem with our society now.
That's right.
There's too many pussy whip bitches. Oh, oh, we can't say she or he anymore. It's gotta be they.
Yep.
Okay, honey. Okay, as long as you give me that pussy on Friday, it don't make a fuck. Oh, I love you too, honey. Oh
911,
yeah,
what's the
that's
emergency?
a pussy
They,
whip
they're
bitch.
walking down the block. They are. Who's they? Can you describe them? Oh, he, it's a cisnitch, whatever, who, a potpourri kind of person.
When this next
Yeah, how
world war
ridiculous.
Can you imagine how that's going to work?
when
Yeah.
this when this next world war kicks off and they start asking for people to step up for their country, we're gonna see exactly what these pussy whip bitches are. Nothing but pussy whip bitches.
That's right.
It just all
Well,
disgusting.
I need a million of you to come in. Well, I can't do it because I got a nail appointment Saturday. I just really can't do it.
Isn't that spatial? Spatial.
Yeah.
Did
I
you ever
can't.
tell them about
Well,
your
I can't come into the office 5 days a week, but maybe 3. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
well, first of all,
Yes.
God, there's so many things wrong with that statement, Jerry. I can't even begin because it was like an ancestor of Cleopatra that came down with, oh, let's put the slaves to work 9 to 5, 5 days a week. I mean, it was
That's where the
absurd.
weekends came from.
Right. It was not a thing to do just because you had to do it, or we were forced or were brainwashed into thinking. That's not how
My
people
point,
survived
my
back in the
point,
day.
my point was, are you willing to fight for your America, or you don't want to capitulate to everybody else's way of thinking?
Well, that's what it is. Evil against good, Trump against the others. It's like,
That's right.
But these little kids nowadays, they'll be like, I just really don't feel like doing it.
That's right.
well, they shouldn't
Not like the
have to.
40s and 50s where they lied about their age just so they could go to fight for
There
their
are
country.
still some like that.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Now,
There are tons
yeah,
like that.
1% of the nation.
You're right.
1%. And now, only 5 million come across the border
Well,
last.
would you want to work for Biden if you thought he was really president?
Well, if you're a liberal,
That's a
you
trick
like
question.
him.
That's a trick question.
I mean, my friend out in
wouldn't be
Seattle,
I wouldn't
would
be
you say?
fighting for Biden. I wouldn't be fighting for Biden. I'd be fighting for America.
Right.
That's a trick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but you're fighting the wrong war. Like what's going on in the Ukraine.
It doesn't matter what the wrong war is.
Oh God, I
You
wouldn't
gotta
take
go.
any commands from that man. That's what my issue is. Or his generals. That's my
Therein
issue.
lies the conundrum.
You have to do what they say. Nuh-uh. I wouldn't have left that trillion. What was it? $80 billion of stuff. And where did they leave it? In the Middle East? In is it Iran? How wonderful. Let's all go to the lobby. Right?
Let's all go to the lobby.
Go on, baby. I really
Let's
want
all
you to
go to the lobby to have ourselves a snack.
There you go. I really want you to learn the song though. It's just odd to me that it was downed last year, April of 2022. I mean, what the hell? It's just I don't know.
I am going to bed.
No,
Oh,
party pooper,
I know.
okay, Jerry Wary.
weary Jerry.
Well,
Yes.
I've been up for 3 hours now.
My goodness, the longest 3 hours of his life.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to
Anyway.
tell you though about the Newhart episode today though.
Oh yeah.
We were we were watching Newhart and Stephanie is pregnant, right? With Michael's baby. And
Uh,
he has these womb phones on. They're not headphones, they're womb phones. So the baby got to listen to Trump's New Deal.
oh God.
What was it called? The Art of the New Deal.
Part of the New Deal. Yeah.
That is
and, then
funny.
and then it wasn't on. The baby ended up listening to the
Oh gosh.
AM radio. So they
Oh,
brought
that
up
show
Trump
is funny.
twice in that episode. I thought it was fabulous.
Yeah.
I love Newhart. He definitely. I mean, they were all USO. Although I don't know if I trust Bob Hope. But Jerry, go to sleep. We know.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Go. Leave us.
Good night, Jerry.
Huevos rancheros or whatever.
Oh, wee.
Adios, tacos.
Guten
Au
Nacht.
revoir.
Guten Nacht.
Vamos.
Guten Nacht, meine friend.
Bonsoir.
And no speaky French.
That was good night.
Second the Deutsch.
Well, I said good night, my friends.
I thought you said good night, but I didn't hear my friends.
Guten Nacht, meine friend.
Meine friends. Yeah.
Ah.
So English.
Ich liebe das.
Okay.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, right.
Ich liebe das is I love you.
Really?
Well, let's see. Cinquoia is that's thank you.
Ich liebe is I love das you. Ich liebe das.
Ich liebe.
Ich liebe das.
I knew how to say it another way. I can't
Then
remember.
meine friend is my friend.
Right.
Ich liebe das, my friend.
I love you too. Now go away.
Guten Nacht.
Good night.
Good night, Jerry.
Knocked. Good knocked.
Aus.
Guten Nacht.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Aus. That was
He's
another way
gone.
of saying that. And like, my love, what the hell? I used to know a little bit. A lot of people don't know that English came from the Germanic, which came from the Aramaic.
That's right.
That's why it's like kommen Sie hier schnell sounds like come here now. It really
Right. Yeah, you're right.
tune. It sounds like attention. I don't know why.
It does to me too.
Yeah, it's just like get your
Or a
ass
sneeze.
oust. Oust mean out or now? Out, out, out. Oust must mean out.
Um, gee, I don't know much German.
Graham
My
would
grandfather was fluent in German. In fact, he was fluent in 5 languages.
that's
And
that's incredible.
yeah, and he after World War One, he would never speak German again.
Yeah. I
He
want
had PTSD
oh, I bet. Oh,
real bad.
I
Yeah.
always wanted to learn German. I remember telling my father, I'm taking up a little German here and there. I'm just learning phrases and whatever. And he's like, German, why German? He couldn't understand.
That's funny. Oh man, I learned so much taking Latin and Greek.
Right.
I mean, I can pick apart words, English words,
Yeah.
and figure out what they mean because I took Latin and Greek.
That's why they stopped teaching Latin and Greek because a lot
I
of
learned it in college.
right, right.
So, I
I
mean, it
learned
what
on my own a little bit, but I mean, you
well,
have
that's
to
really
because
good.
if you don't understand what the hell, I mean, if you even look at the medical the medical symbol, and then
Yeah,
there's
the Kadusha.
what is it?
The Kadusha.
Dusha?
The Kadusha.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
With the what is it exactly? Is there a sword or something?
I'm not sure
There's like a
what is
sword
there.
and like something around goes around it, and then there's words with it. I can't remember them. Ah,
I'm gonna look it up.
please do because I'm at a loss. It's really late, really
Okay,
early.
what would I call it? The medical
Emblem,
emblem. Yeah.
and there's definitely You see, if
Oh, there's a snake on it.
there's a snake around it.
Yes, there are 2 snakes
Uh-huh.
with wings at the top of the heads. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it's called a caduceus.
Which means what? Does it say what it means, Kadusha?
No, let me look it up.
See,
Let me.
because pharmacy means sorcery.
Oh,
Pharmacy
it's scared.
pharmacy means sorcery, right? So the medical field is about sorcery, about corruption, not that's why what Ohio is up to like 3 now, right? 3 explosions. Isn't there a third one? I heard of the
Oh,
second one,
I,
and then I think Jerry mentioned a third one.
real? You mean that? In
Yes,
East?
in Palestine. Yes,
Oh, and they sent those people back
I know.
to their homes.
And
I don't understand that.
because Trump is going tomorrow, FEMA finally got off their asses.
Oh, I know. I had to laugh, and it pissed me off though too that the administration, well, Biden is over in Ukraine wasting money, and we have this. This is a big deal. This is not as bad. I mean, that we know of. I mean, it's like a small 3-mile island.
But what's like a 3 island?
East Palestine.
Oh, okay.
with all the
Thing is,
fluoride and chloride and everything. I mean, it's
there's a lot of red over there. There's a lot of MAGA. There's a lot of Republicans.
that's right. I
Now,
mean, I grew up there. I grew up 5 miles from East Palestine.
that is so.
So, I mean, we
And
lived
your
on,
nephew went back, right? Was it your nephew?
my nephew lives actually in East Palestine.
But they told him to already go back.
And they told them to go back like 2 weeks ago.
It was only days later or something.
That's right.
Okay. My idea is that they're not in control of the planes anymore, so they're not having any kind of chemicals, like the chemtrails and all that. They're not capable.
Right.
In fact, there's been talk that those giant balloons might actually hold what's the stuff, hydrochloroquine or not ivermectin.
Ivermectin.
Yeah. And that so what happens here is that DC, the only thing that DC owns, except for DC itself, is the railroads.
Yeah.
People don't believe that, but it's absolutely true. So they can do whatever they want with the railroads, and look at what they're doing. Putting chemicals back into the air. They're still fighting, but it's over. And Trump, unfortunately, Trump couldn't go there right away. He had to show. He had to
give
show
them
that
a chance.
he's what it takes. Well, Biden's in the Ukraine fighting fake alarms, sirens,
Right.
Trump goes in. We've seen that before with Hillary and Benghazi. Didn't she claim that she was running away from bullets? She wasn't. She was away from everything.
Oh, she's such a
Benghazi. Benghazi is where she left the. Oh God, they've had it. I want you to talk more about the Windsors.
Oh,
because
what do you talk about? What'd you say?
Monarchies are a thing of the past.
Oh, absolutely. It's dying. It's sad in a way because it's 1,000 years old, but it's time.
It's not sad. It's another form of communism.
Yeah, well,
what the hell are you praising? You're going to tell me any of them really had the blood of Jesus Christ in them?
I don't know.
Yeah. Prove it to me. Prove to me that you have the blood of Jesus Christ in you for centuries.
They say they have the proof. I don't know.
Oh, they say they do. That means it's true.
Exactly.
I can't believe that people fell for such a. I want to see. Are you kidding?
I know it is
money
dumb.
and power, and oh look, we have a guard. Look at that. We got a guard to protect our houses with guns. Nobody else can have guns. Nobody. That was something my brother would say. It just sounded exactly like him. I'm just happy about my siblings let me buy that painting. Very happy about that. A little smile after a tragedy is good. We're still recording, by the way.
That's fine.
I am going to put it up. I might as well. I want people to see what we do at all hours. I know it was only the 3 of us, but could be 4 or 5 in the morning and we're on. Be 6, 7, 8, 2 in the afternoon. There's always somebody on.
Most of the time, you're right.
Well, lately it's been hard, but we'll get back into the swing of things.
I was really glad to see you and Jerry tonight. Watching his part.
Yeah, that was fun. I couldn't believe they brought up Trump. That was so great.
Well, I'm glad because I think Jerry missed that.
It made our night. Jerry was
Yeah.
funny, wasn't he? He was just
Yeah, he was cracking me up.
I love that kind of
He sent me a little note. It's a blurb that somebody else wrote up, but it's about introverts. And I immediately thought of him and he thought of me. And that's why he sent it to me. And it made me feel really good because a lot of people don't think that I'm an introvert, but I really am. So
But I mean, I don't know if you are. I mean, you're a, yeah,
I'm an extroverted introvert.
you're an oxymoron.
I'm a chameleon.
Yeah. Well, I stay in like always, but I had enough. I had enough. I had enough. Then my anxiety, of course, just got, the best of me.
Right.
PTSD. The shit that I know, Trump knows what I know. Right, Trump? Love my Trumpster. Yeah,
Yeah, me
he can never
too.
do wrong to me. I don't care what people say. And DeSantis, they all have it. And Putin, he's on our side. It's biblical too. And leave it to me to say it's biblical, huh? But they say all this stuff is supposed to happen in the Bible, and
That's right.
right? And the man of Russia and supposed to go to
The big bear goes to China.
and there was something else too.
They talk about the eagle also, and that's us.
Russian going to Israel. Well, yeah, we would right. We would be the eagle. It's just uncanny.
Well, it's unfolding.
That's the thing. There
It's
are no
freaky.
coincidences. There are no
No.
coincidences. We've been written up.
Well, I
We
just wonder if people in the past felt this, I mean, felt the same way. Like this is end times. This is end times. But it really feels like end times because, ah, oops, um, because of all the predictions that have come true, and because of the prophecies, I guess I should say prophecies, talking about the Bible. But I just wonder if people in the past, say during the Civil War, I wonder if they felt the same way we do now.
I I doubt it.
I mean, there was Lincoln, and he was like a
It's the way
savior.
it depends how you look at things. So if you believe what like me and Patch and Reb and a bunch of us believe, like there is awakening, right? And there's all this BS going on and it's all a movie, right? Then
Right.
then you know that most of the past was faked. You know a lot of our history was faked, and we've probably haven't had any real control with what's going on with humanity for the last 200-300 years. We have no idea really what happened before that. I mean,
You mean before these last 300 years? We don't know what happened before those 300 years.
right. Two to
Okay, I
two to three
understand
hundred.
what you mean.
They're okay, so they definitely took over our history. God knows what else they changed. I mean, they're still trying to destroy history. They're still trying to destroy it, which means it's nothing new. It's the same war tactics that have been used since probably the dawn of time. Divide and conquer. Well, that's what they're doing with race, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Really a sin.
they think money is power. Well, it's not. They're total. This is another reason why I do not like the Windsor family or any of those families, the Panzers and the.
Yeah, I understand that. I do. It's just so interesting to me.
But that is if you believe the way I do. That's it's hard. It's a hard concept, but nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. It never did. I mean, you had what's his name? Ventura, right? The wrestler. He became governor of what, Michigan?
Oh, Jesse Ventura. Yeah.
Yeah. Where did he become governor of? I'm so bad.
I can't remember.
I can't recall either, but it doesn't matter. I mean, in one of his, he used to do conspiracy things, especially after 9/11, I think is when it started, but he had many seasons, not many seasons, but quite a few episodes. And one of them, this doctor comes out of a plane in like a lot and tells him that, there's going to be a mass wide of injections given to people. And that's why she moved, wherever, South America or wherever. And she only flew there, had like a half-hour discussion with him, and left. That episode must have been about 15 years old. I don't know. It was before I left Brooklyn. I remember watching it.
That's so weird.
Yeah. And she said she was the doctor to someone high up, a female, but she wouldn't say anything more than that. And she totally just left the country. Forgot where she went. It doesn't really matter. I mean, come on, people. And then the whole 9/11 building shit, if you don't know it by now, I knew it. I was 23 years old and I knew it.
You mean that it was an inside job?
I hated Bush. Oh my God, did I hate him. I used to go to work every day on the bus to the Brooklyn Museum of Arts, and there was this window in the apartment building. She had up George Bush with a line through it, and I loved her. Now remember, I'm an independent. It had nothing to do with whether he was a Republican or a Democrat. I just knew it. You don't go on. All right. It was like the next day or 2 days after, the Daily News has Bush on top of a heap, at 9/11.
That's right. I remember that
With
picture.
his megaphone, right?
Yep,
And
I
I'm like,
remember that.
you asshole. You're standing on fucking people. Now, if nobody understood that there is basic, you go to a graveyard or a cemetery and you don't
Right, it's sacred.
You don't try to step on that's what we were worth to that motherless goat. God, I hated him. I mean, I might have hated him more than Obama even. But whatever,
I don't know. I don't like either of them.
well, right. Why aren't people awake though? Why are they not? Why is it taking so long? I've been told
Because people are comfortable.
Comfortably numb. That's God. Listen to Pink Floyd. They all had hints.
You mean comfortably numb?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just listening to that.
In fact, the flat earthers, I found this interesting. The flat earthers believe that not the dark side of the moon. Which is the one with the rainbow on it?
That's the dark side of the moon.
Is it?
Yeah, with the pyramid.
Yeah,
I mean the
and the rainbow.
triangle.
See, they believe that they were trying to tell us something. They were
Right.
they were brilliant people, but it kind of makes sense too. It's so I don't get the science totally, but the rainbows are created by, like they believe that there's a dome over um our flat terrain, and
Right.
that if we have an abundancy of certain rays, or I don't know if it actually has to do with wavelengths or electricity of some sort. I don't know, but it goes and bounces off the dome and could come back and would create endless power. And they believe probably, and the triangle probably resembles the Egyptian pyramids and all those that have been known to perhaps have
Be
some
sources of power
right.
or directors of power.
The monuments, like the Washington Monument, all those Egyptian obelisks, they are in what, 6 different parts of the world, and they're supposed to have some sort of power. Maybe that's why it's been broken over here since um, probably the Democrats took over. I don't know. It's been a long time. You're not able to go in there, so uh,
I don't know.
and then of course they are all aligned celestially. I mean, you could check yourself. You know what I mean? You can't make this stuff up. There has to be more to it. It's just
Yeah, that's what I think.
my cat got me. Can you believe him?
Oh, that bugger.
I know.
Where'd he get you?
Right under the eye. He,
Oh my.
I don't know when. He might have been going after my eyelash or hair or something. I don't
Oh wow.
know.
Your face is a little bit red there, and I thought, oh, she's got some makeup on or
I
something
didn't
like.
realize it because I was rubbing it. When I didn't realize there was something there, and I was rubbing it a little bit, and now I realize why. There's just a tiny little cut. Oh,
Oh.
oh no! I'm ugly. Hide me.
Oh.
Oh, this was fun.
It really, it really was a lot of fun.
Maybe I should end the recording though, since we're gonna get a little silly now. See, that's
Yeah,
what people have to come
that's
on
a good
for.
idea.
Not just the politics, the silliness.
Yes.
I follow the Maha down to Gorky Park. You see, I'm telling you, and it's just so weird. It was
It's a really pretty song.
I don't actually. I'm not like Dwayne. Dwayne was always on the music. I don't do. I do, but I don't know. For some reason, some things stick with me, and it just to me, some music has been telling us shit for a long time. These people have been
Right. Yeah, I agree with you.
movies. I mean, you ever? I mean, just as simple as like The Simpsons, where they have the Twin Towers in the back. Lisa's in the front. I don't know what she's doing, but it's like part of the cartoon, I think. And the Twin Towers are there, and there's a 9 in front of it. And it's
Oh,
before 9/11.
that's weird.
God, they've been on forever. It's not weird. They knew.
But I mean, that's so foreign for me. That's why I say things are weird. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
And
I'm
just awesome.
just waiting for people to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. We were not in control. We haven't been in control for Cherise.
Oh, I agree with that.
It's as simple as that. It's always been good against bad. That's why all these families, they're all inbred. They just thought money would provide power. Money is nothing. Money is nothing when you have the Constitution. They cannot, for whatever reason, they may cheat. Well, they've been cheating.
Yeah.
No, I can't explain it the way I wanted to. I'll take that back. But it just seems like we're waking up a little too slow here. I was told when 5% of the world was woken up that this would go quicker. Now, I
Well,
know you're learning new things every day, Jill, but at least you have an open mind about it. I mean, everything
I
I say,
do.
you can look up. You could look it up. You could Google it, for God's sake.
I do. That's what's funny.
Yeah, I have no problem. I do not. I do research. Well, I used to. I can't. I'm so done with it. That's why I'd rather listen to you guys. I want Dana to come back and a few others and have them talk.
Oh, I don't want Barney back.
I didn't stop recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, he won't make it this far into the.
It's oh my.
That's right. You silly.
I thought you stopped recording.
No.
Oh.
I didn't,
Sorry.
I didn't say goodbye. Yeah, he won't listen to it. Barney was, I mean, he had his points, but he did drill on a bit, and we all do, I guess. And,
He did. And I mean, when you got past the filth,
so they wouldn't know. I mean, he didn't really talk about that on our lives.
no, but he did on Zoom at times.
And in our chat.
Yes, in chat. And
People come and go.
that's right. And you know what? I don't care if he does hear this.
He won't hear it.
It doesn't matter because that's my opinion.
And everyone's opinion counts. Except for
right.
those that are wrong. And there are so many that are wrong.
But you are always right.
I know. Right? God help me, I am. No, I'm kidding. But it's the balloon things. I can't believe people are talking. They're spy balloons. Are you out of your minds? Watch a little robotics and you're going to tell me those are spy balloons?
Yeah.
Huge, obvious, huge balloons, spy balloons. Meanwhile, there was a launch maybe 24 to 30 hours beforehand from here.
Right.
You
Was that SpaceX? What did you say?
It was a launch, yeah. Space. It probably was. I don't know. Oh,
I
there
think it was SpaceX.
was it SpaceX?
I think so.
Musk? Because Musk is in charge of SpaceX.
Well, maybe it wasn't him. Who is?
We have Space Force, which is our military branch.
Right.
Then there's still NASA, I believe. So it might have been NASA. I don't.
Oh,
And then there's SpaceX, but then SpaceX is working with Space Force. So I've been told.
I don't know why I thought it was SpaceX.
It might have been. I really do. You know what?
I don't know.
It wasn't in my. I haven't really been into much current events. But I just remember reading that there was a launch, and then like we started spotting these balloons a day later. It's like, hello, there's always a balloon after launches, so maybe they're doing something.
Right.
And there is that missile that disappeared, but
yeah, that's not a good thing.
I don't know. I don't think we miss our targets. Ever. Where is it have said to gone?
Would you say?
Where is it people said it had gone? Lake Huron?
I can't remember which lake it was, but it was in a lake. But I don't know which one. Was it Michigan? I don't know.
If it went into water in my eyes, I really doubt they missed a balloon. I really, really doubt it. So if it went into water, there might have been a reason.
Well, maybe there was something in the water.
Exactly. I don't know. I have to catch up on a little current events. But maybe I should do a Jasper John.
Would you say?
I said maybe I should do a Jasper Johns. I have a American flag I've been working on. Jasper Johns was an artist and he's a modern artist, maybe the 70s, 60s,
Oh.
70s, 80s. But what he did, I thought it was so clever. He had hold on.